He's the quarterback and Heisman Trophy winner, Lamar Jackson. He brought the hardware in with him. They'll never be able to take that away from you the rest of your life. Heisman Trophy winner. When did it sink in?
It still hasn't. I think when I go back and sit down with my teammates and, have fun with those guys, then it'll really sink in. Because, without them, I wouldn't have this trophy.
When that envelope is being opened, what are you thinking?
Heart was pounding. I thought I caught a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? I was so in shock. When he said my name, I was like, man, no way. You got to call someone else up. And
would you have been okay if they said Deshaun Watson?
Man, I'd have been clapping for him like I wanted. It would have probably been different for me. But to actually hear my name, it was like, no way. Cause I wasn't thinking I was gonna win this award, cause there was so many great guys, going against them, man. As finalists, it was like, I don't know, I can't even explain it.
But the speech itself, how much did you prepare?
At first it was a written speech, but then when I started reading off, it was like, man, I couldn't even say the things. I just had to come from the heart with it.
But it overwhelmed you.
Yeah, it did. Just speaking upon the people who really helped me win this award, I owe it all to them.
And to have your mom out there.
It was a dream come true because I always wanted the spotlight on her. I always wanted people to know all the hard work she put into it, and with me and my brother and sisters. So.
But what came to mind when you're up there and you're talking about your mom?
I need some help. I need someone else up here to talk for me because...
Well, Mom should have given the speech.
Actually, she should have. At first, I think one of my two of my teammates, James Hearns and Brandon Radcliffe, they jinxed me in the group message, because I had an exam that they do. And I was like, man, I need help with this exam. They was like, you thinking about the exam and you up there in New York with the Heisman Awards? I'm like, so what? Man, it was like, don't cry on stage. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna cry if I win. So they jinxed me. I almost cried.
But here you are playing quarterback.
Yes, sir.
You're not overwhelmed playing quarterback.
No.
But you're overwhelmed standing up. 80,000 people don't bother you, but a couple of million bother you when you're up there.
Well, it's different. You have one helmet. You don't really have to talk. You only have to talk to your teammates, and tell them about defense that's coming and stuff like that, making checks and things like that. But when you actually have the spotlight on you, not a helmet, you're not in action doing anything, you just speaking, it's different.
Could you have done better if you had your helmet on?
I probably could have. I probably would have made it as a joke.
He's Lamar Jackson, the Louisville quarterback, joining us. Who did you hang out with on Saturday night after you won?
Actually, Deshaun Watson came out of the room. Baker Mayfield, man, he's a tremendous guy, man. He is a character, man. He's funny. Johnny Manziel, he was telling me a lot of positive things. He came out of the room too, and he was just telling me, man, have fun in college. You only can stay there a certain amount of time. Just have fun with it. So.
Well, he stopped by after he won the Heisman a couple of years ago here.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting in that same exact seat.
Yes, sir.
And I told him your life is going to change.
Yes, sir.
And it changed in a way that nobody ever thought would change.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for this, even though you have to go back to college? But now you're a marked man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to be staying in the house a lot more than I did before. Can't really go to the store how I wanted to, how I usually do. Had a couple Louisville fans, come up to me, but, it's all love. But now that I'm here, I know it's going to be even crazy.
What are you, 19?
19.
Man, that's a lot.
Yes, sir.
2 years ago, if I told you you're going to win the Heisman Trophy, what would you have said?
Hopefully. I'm going to try. But to have it now, it was like I wasn't expecting it, from being young and saying you're going to win it is a different thing. And to actually, be a finalist with it, it's like, man, I hope any one of these guys win it. And to win it is crazy.
Who's the quarterback that you admire the most?
I would have to say Michael Vick. I always watched him play, growing up. Since 2004, he played for the Falcons. I was like, man, he fast, he electric. And when I used to go out there and play,
Is he faster than you?
Right now, I don't know. I don't know right now.
Well, right now you're faster. Right now you're faster than him.
It depends what we're running.
If you're running a 40?
I don't know. He getting old, so I probably have to get him.
What was your signature moment this year where you just said, wow, I'm doing something kind of special?
I don't really know, because I try to make every game special. I told my teammates before the year began, I was trying to take the seniors out on top.
But what about if I said, let me show one highlight to America? What would be the highlight?
No, I don't know. But I would say a pass play, to Jamar Staples. It was a post pattern during NC State game. It was a safety coming down, cornerback on his back, and Cole Hikatini was running the read route right in front of him. So people thinking the ball going to Cole Hikatini, which it hit Jamar right in his chest. It was a bullet pass, and he made a tremendous catch. So it was success.
But you picked a pass instead of a run.
Yeah, I don't really try to dwell on myself too much. It's all about the team effort game, man. It's about my teammates, not me.
But you also have every running quarterback wants to prove he can pass.
Absolutely.
And passing quarterbacks want to prove they can run a little bit.
It's part of the game. People always try to dumb you down for certain things. Either when they see you electric running the ball, they want to say, oh, he's not efficient, passing the ball. Or if they see you're a great passer, oh, he's really slow and running. So it's all the football talk, man.
Favorite team growing up?
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh.
We good, man. We in the playoffs.
They got their quarterback, Lamar. They got their quarterback.
No, I actually went. I went on a visit up to Mississippi State when that was in college, my senior year.
Oh, you thought about going there?
Oh, yeah. I was actually talking to Dak, and he's a great guy, so I love Dallas still.
Did they offer you a scholarship?
Yes, sir.
Where did it come down to? If it wasn't Louisville, you were going to where?
I was thinking about Florida. But whatever school gave me an opportunity, a lot of schools will offer me for different positions.
Florida didn't want you as a quarterback?
They wanted to redshirt me. They wanted me as a quarterback.
Oh.
They were talking about redshirting me.
Who didn't want you as a quarterback?
Georgia. Georgia offered me. The defense coordinator called me. I was like, oh, nah, you called the wrong person.
The story that got a lot of publicity nationally when you came on the show, and I talked to you about your mom, and she helped you with your career, but
Absolutely.
She would put the pads on and go out back.
Yeah, she see me bullying my little brother, you can say, just running him over and stuff like that.
wait, how old is your brother?
He's a year younger than me, but I'm a lot taller than him, so.
Okay, you were roughing him up in the backyard.
Yeah, I had to. That's my little brother.
And your mom did what?
She put her pads. She put the pads on that I was doing him in, and she was like, "Do it to me." So, her being a woman, I was like, "Come on," I was taking on the challenge. She was taller than me then, so I was like, "Come on," or whatever. So I ran the ball, and she smacked me. So. Yeah.
Is that the hardest you've been hit?
Yeah, I said that, yeah.
Yeah. Most people don't get their hands on you though.
Yeah, I try to keep that away. I try to stay healthy.
What was the photograph at Syracuse?
The jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't really thinking it would go, so far, but
that went viral. I mean, everybody looked at it, and that photograph, I think, was America saying, "Oh, let me keep an eye on this guy." Yeah,
you can say that. Man, I owe all of my teammates, man, because them guys know.
No. You owe a lot to the photographers. What you owe that to, Lamar.
Well, yeah, you can say that too, but I mean, my teammates, man.
That's an iconic picture.
That probably wouldn't happen if he wouldn't have blocked the guy. He turned his block. He missed that number 20 in the corner, and he.
Oh, your teammate screwed up?
No, he actually helped me.
Oh, he did help. Okay,
it was a success. He helped me out when he missed that block. He made up for block number 8, who was chasing me from behind. So I would have probably got tackled before then. So I owe it all to Jamar Staples and that great photographer.
Oh, man, that photograph is awesome. That's one of the great photographs I've ever seen. Where's the trophy go after this?
To my mother.
Yeah?
She's
She going to put it like on the kitchen table or
no.
Her nightstand?
We have to eat. She's been pretty good with putting my awards away. So I don't know yet.
You talked about you lose your grandmother and your dad the same day?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was hurt. I was crying a lot. My father passed, but my mom found out my grandma passed. Probably an hour later actually, and she told me, she didn't want everyone to find out about it. So she was like, Lamar, come here. I was like, yes, ma'am. She was like, don't cry, but my grandmother has passed. So I was like, don't cry, but
how old are you?
I was 8 years old.
Oh my God.
8 years old, I love them to death. I still be, trying to make them happy. I'm blessed right now. I'm thankful.
So mom says you can't cry, you can't cry.
Yeah, I got to suck it up. I'm listening to my mother.
Who gets the second Heisman you're going to win?
My mother.
She gets both of them?
Man, hopefully if I come back, up here to New York, my mother gets it again.
I have a Heisman vote. You want to know who I voted for?
My mother.
That night I would have voted for your mother.
I don't know.
I voted for Baker Mayfield 3. You 2. Deshaun Watson 1.
You know, I felt the same way. I felt like he got robbed last year. I was looking forward to Deshaun winning it, man. He had a tremendous sophomore year. He was young just like I was, 19 years old.
Yeah.
And I felt he did a great job last year. And for him to come back this year, I was like, oh, Deshaun going to win it. No doubt in my mind. I was just happy to be up there and talk to him.
He's a great kid, too.
Yeah, he is. He cool.
Yeah, and it was difficult because I think you started out so great.
Yeah, finished bad.
Yeah.
Finished horrible. I hated it.
Yeah.
I hate it still right now.
And I didn't know if that was going to hurt you. And I looked at maybe Deshaun Watson and I said, I'm going to take 2 years combined. And I just thought, you're playing for the national championship perhaps again, and you have one loss.
Absolutely.
So I voted for him. So I just want you to know.
Yeah, I have no problem. I would have voted for him myself. I had no problem with it. I would have voted for all them guys, because them guys were great. Even Jabril, playing all the positions. And he's doing a lot for his team. Didi, he outrunning defenders, making defenders look bad. And Bake is crazy. He's crazy. He's nice. I love him at quarterback.
Is he goofy?
Man, he can dance, man. He can dance, man. That's my boy, man. He can dance, man.
Can he dance better than you?
He got me.
Oh, really?
He got me beat. He be hitting them folks and all, man. He got me beat, man. Shout out to Bate.
He is the Heisman Trophy winner. Good luck heading back home.
Thank you so much.
Life's not going to be the same.
Yes, sir. I already know.
So everybody's going to keep an eye on you.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to watch what you do, everything you do.
Yes, sir.
Just so you know that.
I already know.
But you got Mom there.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. 100%.
Keep you straight. Hey, congrats.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Great season. See you next season here in New York.
Lord's will.
Lamar Jackson.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.